Hello everybody! Hello, it's me, GhostCritic. I'm a little bit excited because it's getting close to Christmas. You will see from the description of this video, this will be the last new comic book day video of the year. Yes, there's another week to go, but the last week, especially December, is notoriously quiet for comics. And I've no doubt it will be similar this year, so just take the rest of the year off. Give myself a break. And that's basically what I'm going to do, which is why this is the last one. So I only really want to start this video by saying thank you to everybody who has supported my channel over this year. My subscribers have ever so gradually increased this year, and as I always said, I appreciate each and every single one of you that subs to my channel, that says hello, that comments, that thumbs my videos up. All of it is so appreciated and makes this process for me that much more worthwhile. Yes, it's great that, you know, I can have this dialogue with a lot of you, but it's nice to know that people are watching and continuing to watch, and bringing in new people as well. So when you subscribe to my channel, don't forget to say hello. Just go, hi, I'm here, in the comment section, and I'll say hello back and see how you're all doing. What's been going on? Not a great deal. I've not had a lot of time to do any extra videos, I'm sorry. If you follow me on Twitter, you'll have been seeing my daily Christmas comic calendar, where I've been posting up, obviously, covers of Christmas comics, and I hope a few of you seem to have been enjoying that, but if you haven't yet, please go and have a look. It's at GhostCritic, of course. There will most likely be another video next week, and I've just come back from the comic book store, so I bought this. What could this be for? I wonder. I need to put it together for a video that perchance I do every year. That's probably going to be up next week. So you at least get one video, and then we'll start the new year afresh. Now, for this week's comics, should we have a look? 7 on my pull list. And I just thought, hey, it's Christmas, I'll buy an extra one that came out, well, probably a few weeks ago, because I believe the next one is out next week. So if this is good, and I've no doubt that it will be, I'm sorry, because of the writer, I'll probably get that as well next week. But we'll leave that. You'll see it coming up. I'm going to start with Image this week, just for the hell of it. We have got the last part of Andrew MacLean with Geordie Bellaire's Headlopper. This is part 4 of 4 of The Crimson Tower. Basically what Andrew MacLean does is, this is really an ongoing. It's just that they kind of put it out in 4-issue parts over... Like it's a quarterly, isn't it? A quarterly adventure comic, so it's like every 3 months it comes out, and then it has a little break, and then it comes back again. So it is ongoing. It is the same character, and it's just a whole lot of fun. This kind of cartoony Conan-esque character with just some great kind of fantasy, kind of barbaric environments. Very obviously high fantasy, but in a cartoony fun way, which I love. It's a great book, and if you find it collected, because they do collect them in sometimes in those nice big oversized ones, go and get it, treat yourself for Christmas. Talking about Geordie Bellaire, she's also got, with Vanessa Del Rey, Redlands, issue number 5. Absolutely digging this title now. I was a little bit unsure right at the very beginning. It seemed a little gimmicky. It seemed a little too much for TV. But I've really got into this book now. I was very surprised that it's kind of the main kind of bad guy got caught so soon, but maybe Geordie has something more up her sleeves for that. But really dig the characters, like the scenario, the environment that this is all in. It's all very dark and witchy. Just a great book that needs to be read by a lot more people. Book that I'm still on the fence with, I just don't know, but it's Seth M. Peck and Jeremy Helms, The Realm, issue number 4. I've said this in kind of previous review videos. There's just too much going on in here. Doesn't quite know what it is, and it seems to have a toe in too many genres, unfortunately. It all just gets a bit messy and chaotic, and I've not really had the chance to connect with any of the characters, let alone the main one. It just seems all a bit manic and chaotic, and I just need to calm down a little. Okay, you've grabbed my attention, now let's kind of step back a little bit and let's look at these characters properly, instead of just throwing everything at the wall hoping something sticks, and what does stick, let's go with that. But me being me, I'll probably stick this out for a while longer, and just fingers crossed that it does get better, that I don't have to think like this. Marvel 3 books this week. We'll start with Doctor Strange, issue 383. New writer Donny Cates on here with what's his name? Gabriel Hernandez Walter, who's not actually very keen on his artwork on here. It doesn't necessarily always fit this particular kind of genre, the magic. Just feel it's a bit too rough, but the story I'm really digging. We're up to part 3, I think, now, of the Loki Sorcerer Supreme storyline. Just really waiting to see how Doctor Strange is going to get all his kind of magic powers back from Loki, and Loki stops being such an idiot. But he's always an idiot. But he's a lovable idiot at the same time. But I'm always a big fan of this book, and I've been really impressed so far with what Donny's been doing. Now, Mr. Chip Zdarsky has 2 books out this week, The Little Greedy So-and-So. We've got issue 298 of Peter Parker, Spectacular Spider-Man. We seem to have maybe a guest appearance from Black Panther in here. How he is going to get slotted into this current storyline, who knows? But yeah, Spider-Man gave himself up, didn't he, in the last issue, because they were going to take his Aunt May away, because everyone's after him because of his possible sister, not sister, clone or something of that ilk, and she's nicked a load of secrets and he's trying to protect her, but as usual falling on the wrong side of the law. It's getting better. My problems with this usually was that Zdarsky was playing it up too much for the laughs and the banter, but he's kind of pulled it back over the last few issues and made this a more interesting read, rather than just a kind of one-note joke banter going on throughout. Now, the other book he's brought out, he's bringing out this week, is the Marvel 2-in-1, The Thing and the Human Torch. Now, I am under no illusion that this is going to harken back to those great kind of Bronze Age, just fun, entertaining, one-shot, done-in-one stories of Marvel's, as I said, the Bronze Age. I know it's not going to be like this, like that, which is in some ways a shame. Clearly, from what I've read, and hopefully, we're going to gradually get the Fantastic Four back properly in the Marvel Universe. We've waited too long. We've waited too long. But this is obviously a step in the right direction, because we've got the Thing, we've got the Human Torch, and they're out looking for Fate of the Four. So we got a little glimpse of them in that big Legacy one-shot right at the very end. So there are rumbles. There are rumbles. and hopefully we'll have an FF comic back on the shelves sometime, perhaps next year. Never know. Last two books, one new, one that's been out for a while. It's from DC, one of my favourite fun DC titles. It's Super Sons issue number 11. We had the annual, I think it was not last week but the week before, which was just so much fun and had so much life and vitality. I talk about this all the time with this book, but it's true. It's a fun, youthful book, and it just doesn't get too bogged down in being serious. It's silly. It's about a couple of kids who struggle being friends with each other, but one, obviously, Superboy, is like the eternal optimist, and you've got Robin, Damian Wayne, the snarky, sarcastic, cynical individual that thinks he's better than everyone else. What could possibly go wrong? Lots, but it's fun, and I'm just really digging the way Tomasi's writing this, and I've got nothing but good things to say about it. So that last book that I didn't pick up when it first came out because I actually didn't know that Kurt Busiek was writing this, but it is Batman. I've not read a Batman comic in a very long time, and this is clearly out of continuity. I would say this is almost, I guess, an Elseworlds, but the Creature of the Night kind of prestige format, a little bit thicker, so you're obviously paying a little bit more for it. But I honestly have not heard a bad thing about this book. I think even iFanboy, who I love to listen to on a Sunday night while I'm having a nice long soak in the bath, I think they made it their pick of the week when it came out. So I like those guys on there. I like what they generally pick and talk about, so I'm going to read it. How can it be bad? It's Kurt Busiek. And that's it for this week. Thank you very much for watching. Merry, Merry, Merry Christmas to all. I hope you're all going to have friends and family surrounding you over the seasonal tide. If not, and you're just on your Todd, I've done that many a year before. Not to worry, you can walk around in your pants all day and just eat and drink as you like, and you can watch all my old videos if you want to. Spend a day watching GhostCritic videos. Oh God, no, you'll kill yourself by the end of the day. No. Just wait for Doctor Who to come on or something. I don't know. Anyway, thank you all for watching. I will see you very soon. There will be a video up next week. And then we'll start all afresh and do this crazy thing for one more year. Or maybe a year after that. Or the year after that. Bye.